As preparation for next year's general election continue to gather momentum, Nigerian main opposition party, All Progressive Congress, has amended its constitution to pave way for new members of the party who may want to seek elective offices in the next political dispensation. The party, in an extraordinary non-elective national convention, effect the amendment through a voice vote moved by a chieftain of the party, Senator Lawan Shuaibu, and seconded by Honorable Abike Dabiri.
One of the All Progressive Congress Constitution that stipulates that only the National Convention can amend the Constitution and the schedules thereto. I, Lawan Shuaibu, member of the All Progressive Congress from Ungurki Ward in Auranamoda local government of Zamfara State, do hereby move that this extraordinary convention of our great party do approve that the following articles of our constitution be amended as proposed and synopsized by the National Legal Advisor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, from Ward E, Ikorodu local government area of Lagos State, the state of excellence, hereby seconds the motion as moved by Senator Lawan Shuaibu.
Meanwhile, the national chairman of the party, John Oyegun, while addressing over 5,000 delegates of the Extraordinary National Convention, said the party is on a drive that will change the fortune of Nigerians.
In December 2013, the National Bureau of Statistics, an official agency, said and published that 54% of Nigerian youths were unemployed in 2012. There is no doubt that based on what we see daily, the number must have risen to at least 70%.
Similarly, all presidential aspirants of the party agreed to the code of conduct for the party's primaries in principle. The aspirants who agreed to support whoever emerged as the party's flag bearer are General Muhammadu Buhari, Kano State Governor Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, Dan Isaiah, and Imo State Governor Rochas Okorosha, while the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar was absent at the party's convention.
Aspirants for the presidential ticket of our party have committed themselves to respect each other and the values and constitution of our party. Is that agreed? Number two, they recognize that they are all honorable men, each of them capable of distinguishing himself as president of our great nation.
Other highlight of the convention was the formal declaration of the incumbent Speaker of the House of Representatives, Alhaji Aminu Tambuwa, from PDP to the main opposition party, All Progressive Congress.
PC.
All is now set for the Nigerian main opposition party, All Progressive Congress, to take part actively in the next year general election as it has amended its constitution in order to accommodate new members of the party.
Come November 2nd to 7th, 2014 in Abuja, Nigeria will be hosting engineering professionals all over the world in the World Engineering Conference on Sustainable Infrastructure, WEXI 2014. The president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Demola Olorunfemi, who made this known during a World Press Conference in Abuja, said that this conference, which is the first of its kind in Nigeria, will no doubt bring about cross-fertilization of ideas and ways that will benefit all sectors of the economy positively, adding that the money that the country lost to infrastructural deficiencies can be channeled into other sectors of the economy.
The whole essence is to look at what are we doing, how can we do it better, share experiences with those who are coming from other parts of the world. If you have infrastructure that is not properly done, you don't get value for money, and you keep repairing it. As you are aware, all over the country there are roads that every rainy season is an headache. All of this means that you're spending the money that you're supposed to spend on other things, repeating the same thing. Once you don't get value for money, it affects money that is meant for health, education, agri, and what have you. If we are able to focus and we have infrastructures, roads, bridges, transportation, power supply, water supply, and what have you, that is efficient and effective, it's going to bring down the cost of doing business, the cost of living day to day, and even health-wise.
With the theme Development and Sustainable Infrastructure in Africa, it is expected that over 5,000 delegates and dignitaries all over the world will be in attendance. On the cases of collapsed building and substandard construction in the country, Engineer Olorunfemi said that though the society does not have the powers to sanction anyone, but efforts are being made to make sure that it is only professionals that practice.
We have our rules, and we only have the power to deal with our members by way of encouragement and all of that, and even meting punishment. But if you're not in our fold, like my friend, whatever you do in engineering, as NSC president, I cannot do anything to you. I can only, as an individual, report to relevant agencies. But current, our sister body, which is the regulatory body for all engineering personnel, is the one that is empowered by law to ensure that the right thing is done about training, teaching, practice, employment, engagement, and all of that.
Earlier in the day, the NSC also signed a memorandum of understanding with SMEDAN to fast-track the development of small-scale businesses in Nigeria. Between the 2nd and the 7th of November 2014, engineers all over the world will be here in Nigeria for a conference that is on the theme Sustainable Infrastructure in Africa. One good thing about it is that when this conference is over, delegations, the communique, whatever will come out of it, will serve as a foundation for a better infrastructural development in Nigeria. From the National Society of Engineers headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria, I am Festus Ejirogenefife for Ben Television News.
The National Executive Council of the Nigerian Labour Congress has condemned the stepping down of labour wages from the exclusive list to the concurrent list by the National Assembly. Addressing newsmen after an emergency meeting of the NEC in Abuja, the National President of the Congress, Abdulwahid Omar, said the council has directed its state and local government chapters to commence immediate mobilization of its members, including visiting their representatives in the state houses of assembly and the National Assembly, to demand their input in maintaining the status quo of labour on the exclusive list.
The NEC in session mandated the leadership of Congress to meet with the leadership of the Senate to ascertain the veracity of, or otherwise, of the claim that leading the crusade for the deregulation of wages in the country on one hand, and on the other, to meet the leadership of the House of Representatives for reassurances that it will not relinquish its honorable pledge to retain wages on the exclusive list on the other hand.
The NEC also warned that it will work against the interests of anyone seeking political office who choose to trample on the rights of the Nigerian workers.
The NEC advises that in the interest of industrial harmony, those enjoying undeserved advantages should not do anything to further make life more difficult for Nigerian workers. There is victory for all. In the struggle for our members, there is victory for all.
From Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.